What happens when two of China's most beloved stars make a decision so unexpected that it threatens to rewrite the rules of celebrity culture forever? The entertainment world stood still this week as explosive reports emerged suggesting that actors Soo Kai and Songyun are planning to jointly adopt a child connected to their talent agency, a move that has left fans, industry insiders, and media outlets scrambling for answers. The revelation, which surfaced through anonymous sources close to both celebrities, has ignited a firestorm of speculation about the nature of their relationship, their motivations, and what this unprecedented decision could mean for the future of both their careers and the Chinese entertainment landscape as a whole. But here's where the story takes an even more startling turn. According to multiple reports circulating within industry circles, the child in question is allegedly connected to their shared management company in circumstances that remain shrouded in mystery. Sources claim that both Soo Kai and Songyun were moved to tears upon learning about the child's situation, with insiders describing their emotional response as unlike anything witnessed before from the typically private stars. The question on everyone's lips is staggering in its implications. Are these two megastars, who have captivated millions with their on-screen chemistry, now preparing to become co-parents in real life? And if so, what tragedy or circumstance could have driven them to make such a life-altering commitment? The timing of this bombshell couldn't be more controversial or perfectly calculated to dominate headlines, coming just as both actors are at the absolute peak of their careers. Soo Kai, the 29-year-old heartthrob whose smoldering performances have earned him a devoted international following, and Songyun, the 33-year-old actress whose girl-next-door charm has made her one of China's most bankable stars, have worked together on multiple projects that set social media ablaze with speculation about a real-life romance. Now, this stunning development has reignited those rumors with unprecedented intensity, leaving fans divided between those celebrating what they see as a beautiful humanitarian gesture, and others questioning whether there's a deeper, more complex story lurking beneath the surface. Could this adoption plan be the confirmation that millions of shippers have been desperately waiting for? Or is there something even more unexpected at play? The entertainment industry has been rocked to its core by reports that first began circulating on Chinese social media platforms late last week, before spreading like wildfire across international fan communities. According to sources who claim to have direct knowledge of the situation, both Soo Kai and Songyun have been quietly consulting with legal experts and child welfare specialists for several months, suggesting that this is far from an impulsive decision made in the heat of the moment. The alleged child at the center of this unfolding drama is reportedly between 5 and 8 years old, though exact details about their identity, background, and current living situation remain frustratingly elusive, with both stars' management teams maintaining a wall of silence that has only intensified public curiosity and speculation. What makes this story particularly gripping is the supposed connection between the child and the talent agency that represents both actors. Industry veterans are scratching their heads trying to understand how such a situation could arise, with theories ranging from the child being the offspring of a former agency employee who fell on hard times, to more sensational suggestions involving undisclosed scandals within the entertainment company itself. One unnamed source, speaking on condition of anonymity due to the sensitive nature of the matter, claimed that Soo Kai was the first to learn about the child's circumstances during a routine visit to the agency offices several months ago. The source described the actor as being visibly shaken and immediately determined to help after what he witnessed or was told, though the specific details of that encounter remain one of the most tantalizing mysteries in this already perplexing saga. Songyun's involvement in the adoption plan reportedly came shortly after Soo Kai confided in her about the situation. Friends of the actress have characterized her reaction as equally emotional, with one close associate revealing that Songyun spent several sleepless nights researching child adoption procedures and consulting with family members about the massive responsibility such a decision would entail. The fact that both stars apparently reached the same conclusion independently, that they needed to step in and provide a permanent home for this child, has struck many observers as either remarkably coincidental or evidence of a deeply shared value system that extends far beyond their professional collaboration. But skeptics are asking harder questions. Is this adoption plan a genuine humanitarian effort, or could there be underlying motivations related to public image, tax benefits, or even covering up a more scandalous truth? The reaction from fans has been nothing short of explosive, with social media platforms becoming battlegrounds for heated debates about every aspect of this developing story. Supporters of both actors have flooded comment sections with messages of admiration and respect, praising what they see as a selfless act of compassion that demonstrates the true character of these beloved celebrities. Hashtags related to the adoption story have trended for days, accumulating hundreds of millions of views and generating thousands of fan-created artworks imagining Soo Kai and Songyun as parents. However, A vocal minority has raised concerns about the logistics, ethics, and potential complications of such an arrangement, particularly given that neither actor has publicly confirmed being in a romantic relationship. Questions abound. How would a joint adoption even work legally in China? What kind of family structure would this create? And most pressingly, what does this mean for the relationship status between Su Kai and Tan Songyun? Legal experts consulted about this extraordinary situation have pointed out the numerous complexities involved in any adoption, let alone one involving two unmarried celebrities who may or may not be in a romantic partnership. Chinese adoption law traditionally favors married couples or single individuals meeting specific criteria, which has led to rampant speculation about whether Su Kai and Tan Songyun might be planning to marry before proceeding with the adoption, or whether they've found some alternative legal framework that would allow them to serve as co-guardians. Some commentators have suggested that the involvement of their talent agency might provide a unique angle, potentially allowing for some form of corporate guardianship arrangement, though such scenarios remain largely theoretical and without precedent in Chinese entertainment industry history. The agency at the center of this storm has maintained an almost complete media blackout, releasing only a terse statement acknowledging that they are aware of various reports and rumors, but declining to confirm or deny any specific details. This carefully crafted non-response has done little to quell speculation and has arguably intensified public interest, with entertainment journalists and amateur sleuths alike analyzing every word for hidden meanings and coded messages. Several employees of the agency have reportedly been questioned by media representatives, though none have been willing to speak on the record, citing strict non-disclosure agreements and fear of professional repercussions. The agency's silence has led some to wonder whether there might be legal reasons preventing them from commenting, perhaps related to the child's privacy rights or ongoing negotiations with child welfare authorities. Industry insiders have offered competing theories about what might be driving this unprecedented move by two of China's most prominent young actors. Some suggest that the adoption plan represents a calculated career move designed to reshape both stars' public images, transforming them from romantic idols into mature, socially conscious figures capable of taking on more serious dramatic roles. Others argue that the genuine emotional connection both actors apparently feel toward this child cannot be faked and represents a rare instance of celebrities prioritizing human compassion over career considerations. A third camp maintains that there's a hidden scandal somewhere in this story, possibly involving the child's biological parents or circumstances within the agency that have yet to come to light, and that the adoption is actually a damage control measure disguised as philanthropy. The professional relationship between Su Kai and Tan Songyun has been the subject of intense fan interest for years, dating back to their first collaboration on a popular romantic drama that showcased their undeniable chemistry. Their subsequent projects together only deepened the connection that audiences perceived between them, with countless interviews and behind-the-scenes footage analyzed frame by frame for evidence of a real-life romance. Both actors have consistently maintained that they are close friends and respected colleagues, never confirming the relationship that millions of fans desperately want to believe exists. This new development regarding the potential adoption has shattered that carefully maintained ambiguity, forcing both the actors and their fanbase to confront questions about the true nature of their bond and what the future might hold. Child welfare advocates have weighed in on the controversy with mixed reactions, praising any effort to provide a stable, loving home for a child in need while also expressing concerns about the unique pressures and challenges that would come with being raised by celebrity parents, particularly in the intense scrutiny of the Chinese and international entertainment media. Some experts have questioned whether the public attention surrounding this case might ultimately prove harmful to the child's well-being, regardless of Su Kai and Tan Songyun's good intentions. Others have pointed out that children of celebrities often lead privileged lives with access to exceptional educational and developmental opportunities that might otherwise be unavailable, suggesting that the trade-off between privacy and advantage might ultimately benefit the child in the long run. The financial implications of this adoption have not escaped notice, with several commentators pointing out that both Su Kai and Tan Songyun are extraordinarily wealthy individuals whose combined